What's going on, Clocky clocking in? I've got a new channel for you today. That's right. I wanted to make this new channel. I'm gonna see how it goes organically. I'm not gonna like tell anyone I'm making this new channel. My main channel is mostly Pokemon focused at this point. That's kind of how the algorithm tailors people towards it. It did pretty well with Silk Song, don't get me wrong, but its focus is mostly on Pokemon, and I like other games that aren't Pokemon. So I wanted to start a new channel that I kind of just casually play other games on. So that's what this channel is going to be. I mostly enjoy roguelikes, and Slay the Spire 2 has been out for a little bit now. I've played a little bit of it. I'd love to play some for you guys, so we're going to get right into it. I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to try out, I don't know. I haven't been playing a whole lot, so I don't have a lot of the Ascensions unlocked yet, so we could rock whoever, I guess. I've been trying to learn Necrobinder a bit more, so we could do this with the elite spawning in more. Yeah, surely we'll have some fun. All right, so we got Charmander, we got Golden Pearl, and we got Silver Crucible. The first 3 cards you see are upgraded. I like Silver Crucible, kind of. 150 gold is not bad. I don't remember. What are we upgrading? Like, I don't think we really need to upgrade Bodyguard or Unleash. I kind of think we do Silver Crucible. I'm okay with our first relic being a dud, if it means we get 3 upgraded cards. Oh, what is this weird path on the right here? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's bizarre. We do like going against some elites, but not too many elites. Like, there's a few on the right path here. We could hit like every other encounter being an elite. That'd be wild. I don't think we need to do that. I'm kind of thinking we do. Oh, well, honestly, this path intrigues me a little bit. If we go this way, it's not too bad. Oh. Just learning how the writing works. And then we go up here, I think. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I see. It's the right click. Okay. Then we go up through here, and then we do this elite, and then we do this. That way we have some monsters. We hit a chest. Well, of course you hit a chest, but that way we hit an early campfire in case we need it. Although I am tempted by this because it means we get, like... No, we probably get 3 upgrades the same over here, too, before we hit this campfire. Yeah, I would kind of like to hit an elite before the campfire, though. That's not really going to happen, though, is it? I'm like looking here to see if there's one. This path actually on this way might actually be better, I'm not going to lie. Although I don't like it's an elite and then a monster and then a chest and then a, you know, before we even hit a campfire. This is at least like, well, that's a lot of monsters actually. Let's just go. We'll go to the left actually. Ignore all of my scribbles. We're not even going to worry about those. Well, obviously we summon 5, defend, and then unleash. The way I've been learning Necrobinder is block is your friend on Necrobinder. Normally you like attacks on a lot of these things you run here, which isn't necessarily the biggest thing, but you actually focus a little bit more on block with a lot of the builds that you run on Necrobinder, it feels like. Whereas a lot of other characters, you're focusing a lot more on the attack. Because you want to keep Asti alive. Well, there are some cards that actually want you to kill Asti as much as possible, which I find funny, but we'll see what we get here from our first upgrades. Okay, Page Storm is really good. There's a lot of ethereal cards we could pull. And for Zero, it's really good. Deal 10 damage, apply Doom. I don't know if we're really a Doom build yet. And Poke, a free 0 damage move for it doesn't, or 0 energy move for 9 damage is pretty good. But we'll do Page Storm for draw, and then we're gonna ignore our scribbles and go the other way. All right. All right, perfect. We don't have anything that's ethereal yet, but we'll get. Trust me, there are tons of cards that are ethereal in here, so could have gotten plating, I guess, but I'm not too angry about Aussie taking some damage there. Ooh, 9 damage. I don't think we can knock it out here, can we? Yeah, we can. Cool, take that. Oh, he's got thorns. Great, love that. I want to play defend first. Actually, I think we just want to defend twice and then just attack once. Asti will take 1 damage here. That's all right. Most of our damage comes from Asti having health. So that's why we have to be careful with what we do here. 15 and 6. Yep. Perfect. All right. We know math. If there's anything I know, it's math. Add a card to our deck. Any ethereal cards? No ethereal cards. Drain Power is pretty good. Deal 12 damage. Upgrade 3 random cards in your discard pile. That's pretty good. Invoke is also good. Summon 3 and gain 3 energy. We don't really have anything that does a whole or needs a whole lot of energy to do damage, but there are a few cards that do require some energy for damage. Why do they want? It's like, are you sure you don't want Blight Strike? I'm pretty sure I don't. Honestly, we kind of need damage before we hit an elite, so we'll do that. We could have done the question mark there, but I'm okay with. What the heck is this thing? I don't think I've seen this yet. Sea Punk. Once again, we'll play this because it's free, but it doesn't do anything yet. Oh wait, what do we have in our discard? Just the bodyguard? We could. We'll drain power, and then that'll upgrade those at least. And then Aussie does get knocked out here, unfortunately, but we don't take too much damage, so that's the most important part of that whole thing. We want to keep Aussie alive. We don't want to rush into doing too much damage. Okay, we have to wait for a turn where we can do the damage, which is this turn. Okay. I've been watching a lot of Northern Line recently, him playing this game. I've watched him play a bunch of other games too, and it's so funny how he'll say, oh, you should do this, and then or you shouldn't do this, and then he will do the very thing he says not to do. It's great. I love it. Well, we are cooking here. Okay, so we got Invoke, Snap, and Negative Pulse. Man, why does it want me to Doom so bad? I've never seen this many Doom cards, I feel like, in a run. Normally, it's like a bunch of other nonsense. Snap is pretty good because we can retain a card we can save for a later turn. Oh, by the way, no ethereal cards, by the way, and I said we're gonna get a ton. Haven't seen a single one. I kind of like Invoke just because it is technically a shield for the turn after, and we get a bunch of energy to play a bunch of cards. But we don't have a lot of cards that need us to, really build a bunch of energy yet. So we may not even need all this energy. So we'll do Snap just because it's more damage, which wouldn't hurt. Not a whole lot of block though either, just to be fair. Get this Corpse Slug. Stunning, gaining 4 strength. Interesting. Want to keep our damage spread pretty even here then, so we don't have to deal too much nonsense. Summon's probably the play here into Unleash. We could drain power, but then that would make this slug stronger. We'll just do the defense for now. I guess I could have put plating on. That probably would have been smart. That's okay. We didn't lose too much health anyway. Page Storm! I should have grabbed that, I guess. I don't know. It's not doing anything, but sometimes it's okay to grab cards you know will do stuff later. I know we have a ton of ethereal cards we could grab. Well, I'll just not get a single one. I'm gonna be so mad. I don't know if we really need to retain, like, any of these cards. I guess it wouldn't hurt to retain, like, whatever we don't use. So I'll hold off on Snap until I know what I'm doing here. So we'll do Defend, Guard, and then we Snap this guy. Yeah, another turn of that. Okay, cool. These guys are stunned at least. But now they're stronger. So now he's doing 14. Wait, what is in our discard? No, that's actually not bad to upgrade some of those. We do Defend, Unleash. Yeah, look at that. I'll take that. We do have a lot of damage. We definitely need more block though. Hopefully we get some block off of this one. It won't be upgraded block though, is the only thing. We should be good though. They hit us with Frail that turn. That was their mistake. Alright. Because we have a decent amount of damage, honestly. Okay, we could do Defile. Defile's good. It's ethereal. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with Defile, actually. I kind of like it. Alright, so we haven't taken like any damage, or at least we can Smith. We'll probably upgrade Defile, honestly, just to have 17 damage for 1 energy is pretty good. So, I think we rock that. And then I think we take the Elite. I think we got this path on the right here. It does get us a campfire eventually, too, so we don't need back-to-back campfires like that. We already have plenty of upgraded cards. He's 8, and then he's going to give us Afflictions. Afflictions. Love how we don't get any shield cards, by the way, so Osty's just gonna die. Poor Osty. So we probably should just do this now. I don't really need to retain anything. So, nothing we need for next turn. Smoggy? You can only play one skill per turn! Okay, well, we got that Page Storm at least. Well, then I'm only going to play one skill. And then I think this summons a little bomb friend, yep. I might just take the 8 damage. I'm still smoggy, so I can only ever play one defense anyway. So just do one of those. This is 11. Get that out of the way, and then do this. And then we only take 1 damage. Pretty good. Pretty good turn, I'd say. Bodyguard, I think, right? Bodyguard. Drain power. Snap. Whatever. Don't really need to keep the strike, but we'll do it anyway. We're doing pretty good, though. If we knock this guy out, these two don't do anything, right? Alright, cool. Alright, we got Cleanse, Negative Pulse, and Melancholy. I do like Melancholy because if Odyssey does die a lot, and we don't have that much block, so this actually might pay off. This is one of the cards I was talking about where you actually kind of want Odyssey to die. It is this one. This is good too, though. We do need more block, but this isn't more block. This is the same amount of block as the defend, but it just also happens to apply Doom. Why am I getting all these Doom? We could exhaust cards from the draw pile too with Cleanse, which actually isn't too bad. And it's kind of like a shield summon. Anytime you see summon, it's basically block. God, Melancholy is a good card though. Like you'd be surprised. Like it sounds like it's not that good, but it actually ramps pretty easily with Aussie. You know, it's a good revenger card. We'll say, if that's the right word for it. Oh, I hate this guy. This guy's the worst. Oh, I got Page Storm already. Sick. Defend, Defile, and Unleash. And then we're not taking that much damage right now. I kind of want to keep Osti. Well, actually, I want Osti to die for Bodyguard. Or whatever it's called, I mean. We kind of want Osti to get knocked out there. So Melancholy is, yep, played less. Okay, so we'll do Melancholy. And then Snap, I guess, just because it does a lot of damage. I don't know what I want to retain. I guess a defend just in case we need it. Yeah, Osti dying is good early. Now we can actually focus on keeping Osti alive. Then he's died twice. That card only costs 1 energy now for 13 block. So, like I said, already that card is way better than I think most people probably give it credit for. Or people are loving it. I have no idea what people are thinking about the cards in this game. Alright, it upgraded. Sick. It's even better now. Okay. He buffs himself. Okay, 18 damage. We might need the plating now. Actually, we're not. Actually, we block most of the damage here. And then we unleash. And then we strike. Okay, and then hopefully we can knock it out next turn. I'm telling you, Melancholy is a solid card. I think we knock him out here. Right? I know math. I know math! That wasn't bad at all, actually. We did really good. You can now dig at rest lights for a random relic. Oh my god, that's so good. Since we already have a ton of upgraded cards, it's like the best relic we could have gotten. So deal 9 damage, add a soul into your draw pile. The souls are really good because they help you draw cards for free. But with Page Storm, I don't know. The thing is we don't have any ethereal still. Retain 7/3 and Osti heals 5. This actually isn't a bad skill because this is technically like adding to shield possibly. I haven't really messed with this very much, but maybe this is what we're doing. Maybe we're doing like a summon build. I don't skip a lot of cards early because I like to sort of build into stuff. I figure the more you can add that do cool things, the better. This actually is interesting to me, but we have so much damage. We'll do this. Also, the retain is nice too, so if we don't want to play it one turn, we can play it a different turn. Looking for more ethereal cards, though. Defend, and then... we hit you, I guess, just because you got less health. Oh, I forgot I had an energy still. I played 3 cards, so the muscle memory kicked in. I don't know if we need Spur this turn. It does retain, so we'll hold on to it for next turn. He's got Thorns. Ugh. Well, I can hit him for one. I was gonna say I can do one move here. Chain Unleashed. Can I bring him back from the dead? I can. And then we defile. We have to defile. Dang, we're taking 11 damage this turn. Or 8, still. We got Bodyguard and Spur back. I'll do Bodyguard to keep him alive here. So since he's retained, we can actually play these together. Oh, perfect. I think this works. So if we do this, yeah, we do a ton of damage this way. All right, I'm all about it. I'm probably gonna want to get rid of what's it called here soon. Oh my gosh, we can't play. We keep getting potions. Aussie deals 5 damage whenever Aussie hits an enemy. This turn summon 2. It's not bad, but we're not really doing that too often. Actually, this is a turn I think where we skip. These guys don't do a whole lot for us. There's no potential. Okay, this box is empty. We know this. Yep, I'm fine. We knew that going into it. We already got a really good relic though. Although we might need to heal. Depends on how these turns go. All right, and it's looking like it's going well. I think we defend. We defile. Oh man, and then I think we drain power. I guess to upgrade the defend. And then just to keep us from taking too much damage. I mean, 4 damage doesn't seem like a lot of damage, but it kind of is. Especially when you have so like this, you have not much health as that Necrobinder. We'll probably need that at a different turn here. The weak potion. We'll wait. We do want Aussie to die a few times. We can snap. We'll retain the defense since we don't need it this turn. Oh my god, that gives me every debuff known to man. That's the worst. Okay, we definitely do this then. Maybe even the plating. Let's see how much we do here. I think we do this. Aussie dies again, so maybe we want that though. Oh man, we can knock him out next turn anyway. It doesn't even matter. I was gonna say we don't even need plating. We're set. We just knock him out this turn. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well. Okay, maybe we don't knock him out this turn. Hold on. No. Oh wait, hold on. If your hand is empty, draw 2 cards. No, we don't do that. Retain your hand this turn. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand and exhaust. What's in our draw pile even? That would be like a skill we'd want. I don't even know. I guess Melancholy would be good here. Isn't it just random which one we get though? Well, yeah, whatever. This didn't do a whole lot. I guess. Man, healing doesn't do anything for us. If we had what's it called, we'd be set here, but we don't even have that. At least Aussie doesn't die this turn, I guess. This should be so easy. We have so many cards that do a ton of damage, too. That's the sad part. Okay, here we go. Alright. Stable Serum. Retain your hand for 2 turns. What? It's not too bad. Okay, Sentry Mode is decent. But we weren't really working on Austin. But this is so good. It gives us AoE. Oh, no, it's to a random enemy. Never mind. I like Invoke. I don't really hate Invoke. You know what? I'm grabbing Invoke. And then I think we dig since we missed a relic. The first hand you draw each combat is upgraded? Okay. Okay, don't mind if I do. I mean, we already have a lot of upgraded cards, but we won't as time goes on. Alright, so you already paid off. So we... Ethereal, we invoke, and we strike. Probably could have struck twice there, but that's okay. We knock out at least one of these guys this turn. Why is this guy only doing 1 damage? What's wrong with this guy? Because he's damp? I have questions. Alright, so... Unfortunately, we don't do enough damage this turn to knock him out. That's sad. So let's just do... Because I think we can probably get him out of here the turn after. We'll do that to Melancholy. Defend. This is a terrible turn, by the way, to begin Melancholy. Oh, man. A terrible turn to be having all this energy and not have it do a dang thing. Do this. See, now he's doing 20 damage. See, now we're doing some nonsense here. We'll defend here so we don't take too much damage. Or Aussie doesn't take too much damage. Because we want to keep Austie healthy for the most part, with most of our damage coming from, I think, Unleash, honestly. It means that Melancholy's not doing a whole lot, but since we only have one copy in our deck, I'm not like too bothered by it. This is to help us, like, if we are at in a bad way and Aussie's dying a ton. That helps us kind of come back from a bad situation. I'm trying to make sure. I know math. We're fine. All right. Summon 4, gain 7 block is pretty good. I just don't like that it's 2 energy. But now that we have Invoke, you know what? Sure. Okay, so we could go in against an elite here, or we could subvert the elite entirely. I kind of think, man, I mean, another relic would be nice. I think we can do it. Sure. Is it the statue guy? Oh, it's these guys. I don't have any AoE. This is the worst. This was a bad idea. All right, so of course defend, I think, is like, we have to play that. And then probably, is it Spur? Because then we summon, no, I think because it retains, we'll just hold on to it for next turn. We'll probably drain power. And then Unleash on you, probably. And we'll keep Spur for the turn after here, because we'll need it. This at least knocks Austie out in our bodyguard, or whatever it's called. Melancholy, that's right. Melancholy will be worth less. So Page Storm. Ooh. We can knock this guy out. Summon 5, probably, and then defend. Yeah, it's probably our best bet. Now our Melancholy is worth even less, though. Oh, he didn't knock him out. Sick. I'm okay with that, actually. Alright, not a bad turn for Invoke, actually. Probably, I think this is when we Spur. Because this heals Austie up and gives our shield back a little bit, and then we can Invoke. And then the turn after this, we can do some nonsense here. Hopefully. We're doing pretty good, though. So Melancholy is only 1 now. And then don't really need him to pull aggro. We can almost, well, we need to start doing damage is the thing. Since you're weak, we'll do that. Oh, that's right, we Spur. I forgot we have extra energy this turn, so we're cooking. And then we'll Spur. So we're set. I don't think we take any damage here, actually. I think Austie stays alive too. Sick. Alright. We summon 30 damage is crazy. We'll just knock that one out. And then I don't do enough damage here, unfortunately. So we'll defend. Honestly, take a little bit of damage. Necrominder is very much a character you don't want to rush with. I feel like some people rush damage on stuff, which is fair later game, but with Necrominder, you really want to be patient. Okay, well, I think we definitely ethereal. Well, we don't need ethereal that one. Right? Actually, we can snap you. Retain the defend. We can do this to you. And then we gain 8 block, I guess. Cool. Unleash would be solid here. Unleash would be so good. Of course it is. Bam. All right. Good stuff. Explosive Ampule's good. Pen Nib. Every time the attack you play deals double damage. I'm not keeping track of that. Oh, man. Summon 20 Exhaust. Oh, this is actually pretty good. Because we're not drawing a bunch of cards. We're not really doing souls yet. So Death March isn't really something we want. I think we do Reanimate. That's like a 20... I mean, it's 3 cost, but it's like 20 shield. On the right turn, that'd be really good. Like this turn. I actually think this is the right turn for it. If we had snap though, you could snap, reanimate, and then invoke, and then you know you'd have enough energy for reanimate the turn after. Now we'll do this. Good turn for it though. All right. Now we want to knock the shield off here. This might be a summon Aussie build, in which case we probably want to get rid of Melancholy at some point, but I still like it as being like a backup, like block card. What's in here anyway, though? Nothing would get upgraded, so let's just do strike, and then drain power. That way it upgrades a couple cards. Okay, this shellfish is getting real strong. Unleash does crazy damage. But we just pull aggro and then unleash probably. We're doing pretty good here. Aussie's got a ton of health too. Okay, this is a perfect turn to spur Aussie, give it more health. We defile, obviously. And then do we, like, snap? Pull aggro, maybe? Oh, no, we win. I know math! I told you guys I know math. I know math. Alright. You guys can see how many cards I have in the deck, by the way. Maybe it's good that way. Honestly, none of these really entice me at all. They don't really do a whole lot, so we're gonna ignore those. If we're drawing a lot, maybe the poke would be more interesting, but... Alright, I think we do rest here. I don't know. I mean, I think we might be fine. Our deck's really cooking, but I'm afraid. And we have tons of potions, too. Say screw it. I don't even know really what's in the deck we want to upgrade right now. Although... Oh, wait, I hit rest. I was gonna hit Smith and maybe, upgrade what's it called, but I'm okay. I'd rather rest and know I'm fine. Oh, and it's this guy, too. Maybe it was a good thing we rested then. Melancholy is not going to do a whole lot for us this game, I feel like. Why did I play that? Drain power wouldn't matter much anyway. Steam Eruption? Dang, you're going to hit me for a lot of damage. Relax. Pull aggro maybe? Pull aggro, defile? We kind of have to defile, unfortunately, unless we lose it. It's our only ethereal card. Let's do plating. Just to make sure it's a boss fight. We might as well use it. Alright. Spur's pretty decent. I think we're going to use Austie as the full shield here, aren't we? Not bad, though. Good damage. He's going to heal this turn? That's rude. Well, I guess we can do Page Storm and then reanimate. Sure, why not? Oh, he only healed for 15? Weak. Okay, so we're doing really good, actually, on Aussie's health here. So we probably... Yeah, Spur. Do 2 strikes here. Our Unleash is going to go crazy, though. 31 damage. That's good. That is pretty good. So we defile so we don't lose it. I think we snap, pull aggro, and then we unleash. That way we can do pull aggro next turn if we need it, or any turn after, because it keeps the retain tag on it the whole match. So okay, so Spur probably Spur Bodyguard Invoke maybe, because Aussie will still be alive if we do that. Spur Bodyguard Invoke. Sure. Their max health is crazy. 25 damage. This and then this. Oh, we got more energy. That's right. Bam, bam. Hit him. Was plating, but it did its job. Plating did pretty good there. We didn't even need rest. We're cooking right now. We'll have to make sure we have enough shield for when this thing wants to blow up though, and then act like I don't know nobody. And then I don't know. Do I want to add retain to any cards in here? I guess we'll add retain to the strike. I haven't removed any cards either. We gotta go to the store. We got tons of cash. We're flush. I think we might. No, we don't get the knockout this turn. So just to help, what's his face stay alive? We'll do that. Spur Unleash, maybe? Would that be enough damage? Yes. Okay, so Melancholy costs less now. That's good. I don't know if we're going to drop back in time, though. 42 damage. Oh, actually, we're fine, actually, because we just live. I was worried there for a second, then I realized we're actually just fine. I guess we could have done full aggro, too. All right. What do we got? Soulstorm? I'm going to do anything with souls, unfortunately. The Scythe is way too late to be getting the Scythe, I feel like. Exhaust your hand. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, you gain an intangible. That seems awful. These all seem bad. These all seem like they suck. Scythe is good for just, I guess, man, that's like the worst choice out of these all. There are cards we could get that do stuff with soul, but we don't have anything that does anything with soul. We had some options, but we were like, nah. Now I'm like, oh, man. Deal 9 damage and it deals 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust. I guess I feel like we could probably build into that a bit more anyway, so we'll just do that. Okay, early store I think is the way to go here. Yeah, we'll do this middle path and then figure out from there where we're going. Puppet, all the way up here. Take these. Upon pickup, obtain 2 common, 2 uncommon, and 1 rare. That seems like it really fills our deck, but it could give us stuff that does soul stuff, so... But it's just too random. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to get. 5 random cards seems like it could be bad. Gain 4 potion slots, because we'll probably get a bunch of stuff that has to do with, like, Doom. It keeps showing us Doom stuff. We're just going to get more Doom. Replace Bound Phylactery with Phylactery Unbound. Oh, we summoned 5 and then summoned 2. Oh, that's way better. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That sounds way better. That means our Ostia is more consistent, which is awesome. See, 5. We're starting with 5 block every turn too. 7 block every turn. That's actually insane. Page Storm, obviously. And I think we pull aggro and Unleash, right? On this guy? Yeah, you only do 9 damage. That's okay. Oh my god. I looked at the other options. I was like, why did I even look at these other options? That was like the one to pick. Unless there's something some nonsense that happens that I need to be prepared for. Reanimate has me feeling some kind of way, but I don't want to lose Ethereal. So we do this. We do this. We do this. We'd have so much help on the Ostia anyway. Ooh, Soulstorm. We don't have any souls yet, though. Spur? Just to give us some more... That's for block, if anything else. Snap to hold on to Soulstorm, I guess. And then Invoke. Ossie does survive this. And it'll get... Oh, never mind. Ossie does not survive this. But they'll get a little bit off of the Invoke here. This doesn't do as much damage as I'd like it to, unfortunately. We can't knock this guy out, though. We do this. Do this. Oh, wait. I don't know math. We do that. We do this. Alright. We can only do 9 damage a turn because of this ability they got here. I only have 2 attacks here. Summon. Snap. Invoke. Putting retain on Invoke is actually pretty good, if I had to guess. Just for when you know you have a turn that you could use it. Delay, gain 11 block, next turn gain energy. God, this nonsense, I keep seeing it. I don't need another snap. I don't know why I keep seeing Blade Strike. I feel like the game is mad at me for some reason for not doing Doom. How many different times are we gonna see that dang card? I'm not against delay just because it gives us energy on the following turn. And I think we're gonna remove well, Melancholy will keep. I think we'll get rid of a strike for now. We have enough cards to do damage. We don't need to be pulling strikes. Are there any ethereal cards in here? No. We got Doom cards in here though. That's for darn tootin'. I'm okay with Wisp because it does exhaust. Oh, we do need to draw. Okay, we need souls. So we'll do that. That'll at least get some souls in our draw pile. Deal 7 damage, apply any debuffs on the enemy to all enemies. We'll grab a Wisp too. What did we lose on just then? Whenever you use a potion gain strength thing. It's just for the turn? You may choose any number of options at rest sites. What does that mean? Any number of options? Like anything I want? I'm gonna grab that just because I don't know what that means. And I'd like to know what that means. Let's see. We're doing pretty good on this run though. What are you gonna take from me? I hope you take a bad card, because if you do take a bad card, I'm all about it. Honestly, this might be a pull aggro and bodyguard move. Just to make sure we don't, nothing stupid happens to us. What do you swipe? Spur! I like Spur, though. I'll take Spur from you, loser. Page Storm. We Reeve. And Delay, maybe? No, we just Snap. Retain Delay. Can we knock this guy down? We have to deal attack damage 5 times. There's no way we do that now. We can do it next turn, though. 21 damage! We'll let Aussie die, I think. That's okay. I'll take some damage, too. We gotta knock this thing down, though. Wisp. Defile. Drain. Oh, it's just strike. Hold on. That stuns it. And then we do Drain Power. And then we do Defend. We don't do Reanimate just because we need to be fast. This turn... Got 2 cards exhaust. I think we're good, actually. Yeah. Alright! No, we want to keep that card. I will take my card back. Thank you. Sometimes they take a card you don't want, and it's nice. You're like, alright. Upgraded pull aggro is pretty good. Whenever you apply Doom, we don't. Summon 3. Okay, so this is actually really good because this also helps summon souls, and it helps us summon energy to Asti, too. That could be good. You can do it for 1 cost, too, so you're still adding souls for Soulstorm. That's actually pretty good. Am I the kind of guy to say, for each soul in my exhaust, it has to be exhausted, though. I was going to say, we could snap Soulstorm. We definitely bodyguard. I think we snap you. We retain Soulstorm, and then we use Soulstorm? And then when we get it back around the other end, it'll do more damage or whatever. Oh, toxic. Delay would have been really good on that turn. Alright. I definitely have to hit you. I think I just have to... It's pretty much like playing 2 blocks, but we have to... We want to get rid of him anyway, so we'll just get rid of him. Asti gets knocked out, but that's okay. That means Melancholy is worth less. See, that's why I'm okay with Melancholy on our deck. Full aggro. I just need to heal to defend. This does knock out Asti again, though. Melancholy is gonna be worth, have so much worth, though. This is why I like Melancholy. Okay. Reeve. Why don't I do more damage? You know what? He doesn't do damage this turn, but he does give us more crap cards we don't want. You know, I think we do Wisp. I think we do Unleash. I think we do Spur. I think we do Strike. Delay probably would have been good there too, but... We could Dirge. Do I want to draw cards? Get rid of the Toxic. Then we Dirge. We get some more souls. Alright. See, we have options now. I like having options. You don't want to have like a one-track mind too often. I mean, sometimes it's nice to have one-track mind, but... And there... We'll get rid of one of these. And I think we tank most of the damage here from Asti. Cool. Reanimate would be cool. Just exhaust a soul. Pull aggro, unleash. He's getting a lot of strength. We gotta kind of work on getting out of here. Okay, hold on. There is a line here. Okay. So we do this. Then we do this. All right. See, we're learning how to use our deck. Draw 3 cards could be really good. Oh, this card's played for an extra time. I don't feel like dealing... Oh, man, that could be good, though. I don't... Retaining my hand is never going to be important, I feel like. Sow and Skirt. Sow is good because it's AoE, and we don't have any AoE. We need AoE. Now, I do think we Smith... Probably Soulstorm? Dirge is pretty good just because we're exhausting one more time. Or we're summoning one more time, each time. We can retain Wisp too, which is actually pretty good. This is only, I feel like Reanimate Plus is kind of sad. Like 5 extra is kind of sad. If it was innate, then we'd be cooking with it, but in all reality, it's really not doing a whole lot more. If this, by the way, this should be, when you upgrade it, if it made it like max HP instead of current HP, this would go crazy. It'd go nuts. Honestly though, because this gives us 14 block instead of what, 12? Or no, 11. So that's not bad. This is really good though. Scales a lot faster. I think we just do... We might just get a relic though. A lot of these upgrades are kind of like minor to me. Let's just get another relic. Oh, cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage. Fantastic. Oh, we can do everything? Is that what this means? Oh, I can't read. I can do math. I cannot read. So we can do all the things here. Oh my god, I did not know I got the greatest relic of all time. Oh my god. Oh, then what do I upgrade? Probably Soulstorm. Oh my god, and then I can rest? Oh my god, we gotta be going to rest stops all the time now, guys. Anytime you see a rest site, guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, so... Because we get a free relic every time we go to... Oh my god. So what, we can just avoid elites. We don't even have to fight this guy. Yeah, we want to go this way so we can hit the other... Yeah, screw it. Hold on. This could have been the best decision I've ever made. On accident. Okay, it's a terrible turn, by the way. I think we want to do some damage, right? Yeah, screw it. Let's just block. Keep Asti alive. Weak? I may be weak, but that doesn't mean my friend is weak. Could Dirge. Let's actually do... Well, we want to do so, because that is AoE. Well, we do have Retain on it, though. Because we want some souls in the deck, too. Yeah, we'll hold on to the Explosive Ampule for now. This would be the match to use it in, though. Asti does die here, but that's fine. It gives Melancholy more value. Hey, Melancholy. You have more value. Defile, obviously. And then... So, maybe? And then we use our Explosive Ampule? He's about to do a ton of damage to us. Perfect. And then we do Strike. Perfect. And then we do Melancholy. Perfect. Alright, we didn't really need to use Melancholy there, but I'm all about it. Okay, so now we can exhaust these to give more damage to Soulstorm. Yeah, I imagine this helps us somehow. 11 and 10 is exactly the amount of damage we need to use. Retain, whatever. Alright. And we got another potion as a result. Okay, cool. 2 reanimate is... We do not need 2. If we had like a crazy amount of energy generation, I would be like, heck yeah, this is insane, but there's no guarantee we get anything like that anytime soon, so... Like, if we had more Wisps in the deck, this would go crazy. Dealing 4 damage whenever you play a card that costs 2 energy or more, you get to use it again. I do actually like that. We'll take it. I like being able to pull that back and again and again. Alright, so we get a free relic. Oh, man, what do we get? Oh, a toad. Procure a potion-shaped rock. Oh, so it's just, it goes into our potion spot? Oh, interesting. Start of each combat. So we get a free 15 damage potion. That's cool. Not really worried about doing that now. This should make it cost less too. Or if this made it cost less, that'd be so nice, but it don't. I think we just do Dirge. Honestly, upgrade Dirge. We don't even need to rest. I forgot we could rest there. Didn't need it. Doesn't even matter. So we have 2 chest options. We don't have like any money, so we probably want to take this path. Also, it takes us to another campfire, so you know. What do we get? Start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, say it ain't so. Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh, these guys are the worst. Hate these guys. Well, we do have so right away, so that's like incredible. Boom. Oh, backpack. I just realized backpack goes so well with bellows. Oh my god. Because it just upgrades a ton of cards essentially. We don't even need to be upgrading cards. This is crazy. Okay, so we have a lot of options here. And I kind of think we just pull aggro. Well, no, we want Aussie to die a little bit. So Spur Unleash would be good because it would summon and then we could do more damage with that summon. But the damage we do is reduced to 9 regardless. Oh boy. We don't want to take too much damage. Just, well, it doesn't matter though. We know there's a campfire coming up. Like, where are we after this? Another boss fight and then or another regular fight and then we're straight into another campfire. So we can take some damage. So let's just do some damage. We can knock this guy out. You're a little spooky. Okay. You're gonna be spooky. This isn't really a turn for a Wisp, though. Definitely a turn for Reeve. Spur, maybe? Just to give us more shield and then Bodyguard for more shield? Sure. And you know what? Just so we can knock this guy out, why not? Why not? Dirge. Not a bad turn for Dirge, actually. But we don't need that one card to do more damage. The card that, you know, when you play Souls, you do more damage. We don't really need to do that. Because we don't do more than 9 damage a turn anyway. Oh, man. Of course I don't get any attack cards when I could just knock this guy out with 1 or 2 strikes. So maybe we delay Dirge? Why not? Add another soul into the deck. Really want to knock this guy out this turn, though. Right hand. Hold on. Well, that doesn't do anything for us this turn, but it could next turn. Alright. Pretty good turn. We can... I won't say anything too soon. I was going to say we should have enough attacks that we can do stuff. Okay, cool. We did draw souls, so we're good. Alright. Cool. Boom. Oh my god. Stop giving me potions. I feel like this could be really good, this duplicate. Oh, these are all pretty good, honestly. Well, you know what? We draw so much, I don't think we need this Swift Potion. I think we'll be fine. I'd rather have the free colorless. Because sometimes there's some good colorless cards you could get off of that for a boss fight. 7-2, gain energy. I think these are all kind of a skip. Oh wait, no, we want souls. So that's good, actually. Garborn's actually pretty good. Our deck is pretty thick right now. We have 26 cards. In case you're wondering at home how many cards I got. So this is probably a good turn to snap a defend card, right? So we want to snap, like, full aggro, probably. And then so we retain Spur as well. So what do we do? We do Unleash, probably? And then Invoke. So next turn we have a bunch of extra energy we can mess with these cards here. We don't want to attack here. We just want to make sure we can defend. So we do... I think we probably want to do Reeve. Let me see here. Pull aggro first. Spur. Defend. Reeve to draw a soul into the deck. Oh boy. Well, I want to keep Aussie somewhat alive here. I think we'll be okay if we just end this turn here. Oh man, if we can only retain Soulstorm, that'd be awesome. We could. No, it doesn't do anything right now anyway. Nah, we'll hold on for now. Might do Vulnerables next turn though. We're doing pretty good though. God, why can I never get reanimated on the turns where I have a ton of extra energy off of Invoke or a delay, you know? We need defense, though. Honestly, reanimate might be the play. Oh, wait. Well, that'd be overkill, though. That's like something you do on a boss fight. Especially the knowledge demon. But if I can play reanimate twice, that'd be so sick. I think we do this. And then I guess let's just see what we get off this colorless potion. Maybe it'll be helpful. Exhausted 3 cards. What is this? They just get rid of cards? That's not bad, actually, for a different match. Draw 2 cards. Put one card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Exhaust. That doesn't really... Well, this might actually be helpful. Yeah, put the reanimate back on top. Okay. That did nothing. Except draw our D-file, which we have to play this turn. This doesn't do anything, right? No. I'll play it, though, for fun. For fun. It's not +1, it's not like Cascade. I wish it was like Cascade. If it was like +1 instead of the extra summon and the soul plus, that'd be so nice. Page Storm, finally. Where have you been my whole life? Oh, this is actually a good turn for this Wisp that we have here. Actually played out pretty well. So, and then I think we just win. We probably have a... If we can pull Unleash, we're good, right? We did not pull Unleash. But I feel like we have the answers here. 1. Oh, can I play a block before I play my... Is it strike enough? It should be, right? You guys give that strike dummy. Alright. Easy. Clap. Okay, so we got Ethereal, which we do like in Ethereal cards. They help us draw more cards. And an enemy losing 8 strength on one turn for one is actually pretty good. Misery. Deal 7 damage. Apply any debuffs on the enemy. We don't really be doing debuffs, though. That seems like a really good card. But we don't do Doom or anything. Like the game's been wanting us to this whole time. So I'll grab Enfeebling Touch just because it does play into a bit of what we're doing here. I think that helps us draw cards. It technically does with Page Storm. Alright, so we obviously can do everything. Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, you upgrade it. Oh, gosh. I think we upgrade Reeve just because it gives us better souls. Although I've been thinking about upgrading Invoke. Here, let's add Retain to the Wisp we have. That way if there's a turn we pull it and we don't need it, we can use it. Or we can hold on to it. I think an Elite is probably what we want to do now, right? I think we're good for it. We're at full health. Oh, this one's not too bad. This is the one where you technically get extra as long as you hit it. Honestly, the best turn for Wisp right now. So we do... Well, just a block, we do Reanimate. We get a free hit. So our free hit is... Dream Power, I think, does the most damage. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Well... Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one we hit then. And then we do Reanimate, I guess. And then... If I Wisp, what do I Wisp? I Wisp into Invoke? Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that. What can I do this turn? A ton of stuff, probably. And I didn't get anything that I can really do anything with. I can play my whole hand, though. And that's really cool. Oh, yeah, we have this potion-shaped rock, too. It's for free. We might as well play it. Oh, we could have played... it doesn't matter. We're doing pretty good, actually. So we Defile for free. And then Melancholy, just because it's more block than anything else. Oh, yeah, and Right-Hand Man, I forgot about that. Oh, Osty's gone. Well, that means free Melancholy, though, so I'm okay with that. Delay to gain energy for the turn after this, and then Unleash. With summons. Right hand. Yeah, let me get... Oh, yeah. No, we want to do a ton of damage this turn. And Spur. Dang, 20 shield? Was that necessary? Enfeebling Touch. Oh, Page Storm. We were getting Page Storm so late. We retain that. Honestly, do that, and then do this. And then we do Strike. Because we know we retain, so we'll just hold on to it for now. Souls! Rain of Soul Storm is crazy. We just want to exhaust the souls. So, screw you. Do we get to file? We did. We have to play those or else we lose them. Like that. And then... I mean, do we, like, consider... Well, we kind of want a shield, too, don't we? Soulstorm does 15 damage. So we'll play that. And then I guess we just... I mean, this gives us an extra... This is 4 shield and an extra draw pile. Or an extra souls plus into our draw pile, which is pretty good. We just need a little bit of shield is all. This knocks out Osty, but it means Melancholy is like super cheap now, I think, so I'm okay with that. God, yeah, how much damage is that? Okay, so what's our free attack here? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do so. And then oh, but it needs to be damage. The first time it takes damage. That's right. Why does this do 12? Oh yeah, because we're a strike dummy. God, we're gonna take so much damage though is the problem. I think we probably bodyguard and spur. I don't know, pull aggro's probably good, right? Oh, and then right hand, of course. Oh my god, we took so much damage there. Okay, this would be a turn to do some damage. If I had any cards that did damage. This turn, we don't have, what's it called left though, do we? We should have freaking played it on the one card we had. I mean, to be fair, if we drain powered twice, that would be 24 damage. That wouldn't be too bad. We do get it for free. We'll do this. This. Spur. Unleash. Grave Warden. Add a draw to the deck. And then maybe we'll get some nonsense on this turn here that'll help us out. Because this thing's getting strong. We gotta move this along here. Melancholy for free. Thank goodness. What else we got in the deck? Okay. I'm gonna say, where's all this? Why does this do 24 damage? Where do I have all this strength coming from right now? Did he help me out too? I don't even know. Snap bodyguard? Sure. Let me get pull aggro. And this actually does block all the damage we're receiving this turn, so that's pretty good. God, I feel like I should be able to knock him out this turn. We just don't have anything that we need. Like, there's a couple cards that we have a chance to pull that are like cards that just do a ton of damage for a bunch of energy, and I wish we could pull one of those because that'd be so nice. But right now, I think we bodyguard, spurred, unleash, and then we know there's a camp right after this, so it's not too bad. Oh, we were so close. I guess that should have been the turn for vulnerable, huh? I'm not scared of you. Do that for free. We have to do more than 12. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think we have to use Duplicator here because we need to be able to do damage again. We don't have enough cards to that do damage. It was literally just the one. Letter opener! I like that, actually. We got a lot of skills we like to play. Add replay to a card in your hand. It costs an extra energy, and then you exhaust this. Place this card an additional time. So we could make Reanimator do that, but then it costs 4, and we don't have any way to have additional energy, though. But then we would be able to summon a ton. Like in one turn, just like... You know what? I like the potential, so we're gonna... Oh, we have another match. That's okay. We still have enough health. What is this thing? It's slumbering. Well, if it's sleeping... Awakens upon taking turns or losing HP 3 times. Okay, well then we're gonna not mess with it. I guess we could sow, but that doesn't make it lose HP. That just eats into its shield. We could... for this one, I think we do transfigure into sow, right? And we make it cost an extra. But I'm okay with that, actually. But we're actually fine with that, because it does retain, so we're just not using it this turn. What? Wisp next turn would be very nice. Very nice. Wisp would be fantastic. We did not get Wisp. God, what do I want here? That? And then we snap reanimate and hope we get Wisp next turn. God, they didn't knock it out. No one time I actually got one knocked out. Slumber wore off. Uh-oh. We didn't do any damage to this thing either. Right hand. At least it doesn't have plating anymore. We did get Wisp. Summon? Right hand? What do I want? What do I really want? To not take, what is this, 31 damage? How do I do that then? I think we make your touch enfeeble. Oh, that's right, we played 2 skills! Yo! Reading cards explains cards. Oh, and we could just throw in this too. I forgot all about being able to knock this. We just get 3 potions every turn, every combat. Finally got Page Storm. It took us pulling through our whole deck to get Page Storm. Which means we do need to be removing cards, but you know, it's okay. God, this is kind of a crappy turn. I think we spur. I think we invoke. And then I guess we unleash. Good amount of damage off Aussie for that though. We don't take any damage, but Aussie takes a lot. That's the thing. Now, does he get strength every turn? That's the worst. Pretty good turn for a bunch of stuff we can do here. Pull aggro gets us what's it called back. And then I think we dirge. Just to summon up a bit more. Then well, let's just do that. Cool. Some souls are good if we can pull what's it called out of it. We have to defile, so we'll do that first. Soul. Can I draw 3 cards? I think so. Yeah, okay. Didn't pull what I wanted, but that's okay. Oh, we win here, actually, 'cause I know math. I do know math. Oh, man. Skill potion, I'll take that. Borrowed time? Why would I want to apply 3 Doom to myself? But I get a free energy. Doom only procs when? Doom procs at the end of the enemy's turn? But so I can apply Doom to myself, and as long as no one else is applying Doom, it's just free energy. I have like way too many cards. I wish I could if I could remove cards at campsites, I would be busted. What did I do? What? I just upgraded 2 rams. Which ones did I upgrade just then? I wasn't even paying attention. Delay? Not that it really matters. We draw so much cards on our first turn, they all get upgraded for the rest of the combat. And it's like the upgrade we do to some of these things doesn't even matter. Is it 2 energy? Oh, well, I'll take it. If I can get replay on that too, I'm replaying. I'm not even joking. I will replay. Okay, if we can do a ton of damage this turn with the vulnerable. Obviously this first. And then, oh, invoke is so good. Okay, hold on. 34 damage. Okay, hold on. 51 damage is crazy. Okay. And then, God, we just want to do a ton of damage, right? So I think we reeve. And then I honestly think we invoke, just so we can really set up for some nonsense here. Okay, draw 1 fewer card, or at the end of my turn. No, I think I'll draw 1 fewer card. I'm fine with that. We already draw tons once we hit Page Storm, but we have to hit Page Storm. That's the thing. This. We actually can play Melancholy. Hey, look at that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, because once we start adding draw cards and stuff to the deck and everything, drawing 1 less occasionally is really not that big a deal. God, we can never get reanimate on the turn we want it on. Let me just do this, I guess. Horrible's gone, which sucks. That sucks so much. Page Storm, though. We can retain, which is probably what we should do. We don't need it. I don't know. Give me a good skill. Shared Fate. Lose 2 strength. Enemy loses 2 strength. Exhaust. A lot of our damage comes from Ostia, I guess. The reason why you want this is because it knocks their damage down, but it also means it knocks yours. But you don't, like, I'm trying to think about, like, how many cards we have that we do damage with. I mean, Defile. Aussie doesn't really be doing a whole lot as far as damage goes unless we pull Unleash. So I guess we could do Putrefy. To play for free. Take a little less damage. Aussie will take a little less damage, I should say. Dang, healed for 30. That's the worst. Borrow time, but I don't really need the energy. Spur, strike, unleash. And then we don't need energy, so we don't use that for the. As long as nothing else applies Doom to us, that's actually not too bad at all. You cannot play more than 3 cards each turn. Not really. Take 7 damage each turn. Oh man, that replaced Brain Rot though, right? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Or no, we still have Mind Rot. Okay. Replay to a card. We could replay Soulstorm. I'm okay with that. But then we have to start actually building energy up in our deck. Screw it, we'll do that. This is gonna be a rough boss fight. I can already tell. Our lack of damage dealing is, I think, our problem here. Delay might not be too bad. Delay Invoke, maybe? Because we're probably going to pull some cards that... Well, I don't know what we'll pull next turn, but... Hopefully what we need. Do we have any draw? Like any souls in the deck? No. Of course not. I think Delay is still what we want, though. And then Invoke, I guess. Well, we need to be doing damage is my problem. Like, wouldn't this be the turn to do... Well, we don't even have that much damage. So, you know what? Let's do Invoke. And then next turn, it'll be helpful. We're taking a lot of damage this turn, though. Not gonna lie. Let's see. So, we do have Defile. We do have Enfeebling Touch. We do have Reeve. We do have So. We do have Snap. We do have Defend. And we do have Unleash. Okay, that was a pretty good turn. That was a good Invoke. Into like a bunch of cards we can actually play. So that was good. Grave Warden to add cards to our deck, or Soul to our deck, I should say. And then Dirge, maybe. Yeah, why not? More souls means we can use the one card more. God, 15 damage a turn sucks. Oh my god, 1 less energy per turn though. We need energy. We don't have any other way to generate energy. Oh, this is so gamba, guys. We're in a rough spot here. Oh, replay though. Oh my god, but replay though. Borrow time. Okay, hold on. Oh man, hold on. Reanimate? Reanimate gives us 20 block. And we need it. No, but we're directly taking the damage, though, so we need shields. We Melancholy. And then we pull aggro. And we're Hitman. Because I forget we take damage off of this 50 disintegration thing. Oh my god, can we draw into it? No. 13 block for free, though, because Aussie did die. Oh man, this is rough. Delay into a... Oh man, Spur... Because we need to keep up on the damage. This is technically shield. This is... Oh my god, I think we die this turn. Without delay. We kind of need delay. And the next turn we have to hope we pull... Like, what's it called? Our, the card that... Oh, no, wait! Wait! How much do we have? 3. Okay, hold on. But it's at the end of my turn. Oh my god. We have to make sure we have enough shield when we do this. This is bad. This is... I'm in danger. I mean, Dirge would be helpful if it didn't get rid of all of my freaking energy, because then I could go into Unleash. Like, if we had Wisp here, that'd be so good. Although Dirge is... Oh, but we need to be able to block damage now. You don't understand. We can't take any damage here. We had to pull aggro. I don't think we can do it enough. Dirge doesn't help us, like, we die. Next turn, I think. We do. We have nothing that can help us, like, not take damage this turn, I think. Ugh, that's the worst. Maybe I would have had enough damage if I did my map. 12. No, we don't have enough damage either. Dang, dude. If I'd played like all my damage cards, we would have been close, but it would have been enough. We were so close. This was a good run, though. I would say. This is a good run. The Doom got us. Wasn't doing damage fast enough, unfortunately. We had like a lot of stuff that set us up real good, but we didn't have a card that did a lot of damage, unfortunately. There are a few of those that we could have had access to that are like really good. And they would be even better with like replay. But unfortunately, we never saw those. So thanks a ton for coming with me on this run, though. This was a blast. I had a good time playing Necrominder. This was a good run, I would say. I hope you enjoyed. And this is Clocky clocking out. I'll see you around.